What do you think? Always wanted to do that.
Welcome back. We're behind the magic on Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I'm just heading to set where I'll be joining the cast as an extra in filming a scene, which means I'm actually going to be in the film. I was hoping that the chauffeur-driven car was for me, but it looks like I'm on the minibus.
So now we're going to set.
Okay.
What I normally tell the extras is mobile phones off on set.
Right.
No cameras, anything like that. Obviously, the etiquette of the set is keep quiet, listen to the director or to the third on the set who will give you your direction, and enjoy.
And I promise I'll behave.
Good. I don't want to hear bad things.
No.
In the scene, I'm playing a wizarding dad, so now seems a good time to meet my new kids.
Wow, so here you are, and you're going to be in a new Harry Potter film. How does that feel?
It feels amazing.
Pretty exciting.
It feels
Seems
awesome
I
because
love acting.
our friends are going to watch and saying, hold on, it's Marks and Giles. Olivia.
And I really like acting, so this is really big for me.
This could be like your big break.
Yeah, a big break, big payoff.
Big payoff? Wow, are you thinking about the money already?
Yes.
He does sound like my son. Now look, obviously it's quite exciting being down here. Who have you met so far, Jake?
Just Daniel and Rupert.
Daniel and Rupert, what was it like meeting them?
It was quite fun.
It's good. Sounds very funny. He's a great guy.
He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. What about you, Olivia?
Met Dan and Rupert.
And were they cool?
Yeah, they were cool.
Did you have good fun with them?
Yeah, I spent with Dan.
You had fun with Dan?
Dan's always a laugh.
Like the fact you...
Maybe I better not say it, actually.
No, you can, go on.
She tried to pinch Dan's phone.
You tried to pinch Daniel Radcliffe's mobile phone?
No.
Did she get it?
No.
Ah, do you imagine whose phone numbers are in there?
A lot.
I think he's got Britney Spears' number, you know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you see, you're interested now, aren't you?
Yes.
There are over 650 children working as extras on the film. They come not only from stage schools, but local schools and theatre groups too. The scale of this aspect of production alone is phenomenal, as not only do they need feeding and clothing, they all have to have school lessons between filming, even if they are only here for just one day. But that doesn't apply to me, so I'm heading straight off to the set now that the construction workers have moved on and the paint is freshly dried. So this is it. This is Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. This is the place where my big break's going to happen. We're going to do my scene in here. And it's just incredible. The detail, as ever, is extraordinary. All the toys. And the thing that you can't get is it actually smells like a toy shop or a sweet shop. But the thing I love more than any of it, more than the anti-gravity hats, more than the dancing chickens, more than all the sweets, is this. 10-second pimple vanisher. I'm going to have me some of this. Brilliant. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes is the shop opened by Ron's twin brothers after they left Hogwarts. It's an emporium stuffed with over 40,000 packages and boxes, which took 15 people nearly a year to design and over 50 people to create. Now look, how extraordinary is your joke shop?
Awesome. Yeah, it's kind of freaky having like a 20-foot version of you on the set.
Especially on Moose, yeah. It's great. I mean, I think it is one of the best sets throughout the whole series, let alone just on this film.
Obviously, you've been in there and you've had a look round. Have you got a favourite thing? Have you got a favourite part of it?
I think it's a mix-up between either there's a girl, like a model of a girl being sick.
Yeah,
just keeps
the puking pastels.
Yeah, puking pastels. And there's also the pimple concrete, I think.
Yeah, 10-second pimple vanisher.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I've nicked some of that. Because I think that would be
It'd
worth
be a
a
good
fortune
seller,
on
wouldn't it?
the open market.
Talking of which, I wonder how much I could get for these. But enough of this wheeler dealing. I'm wondering whether Dan's got any tips for my big screen debut.
I think you should have just sort of played him as someone who's not necessarily a wizard and just totally confused by everything around him. That could have been good as well.
I could be confused.
Yeah, you could show me your confused face. That's very good. Yeah.
I can do surprise.
That's very similar.
I can do confused and surprised.
Yeah. There's so much going on with the hands out of shot. I don't know if you can actually see, but look,
See,
Ben doesn't do
I haven't
expression.
even noticed my bling yet, as well.
Oh no, that's wizard bling, where it's made out of pewter rather than gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It was once a tankard.
Now, I'm not here for all of them, but there are 5 days scheduled to film this scene, which will only run in the film for 1 minute and 22 seconds.
Hey guys, sorry to talk, but Ben needs you on set.
Great, thanks.
Thank you.
This is it. Big moment. I'm going to go onto set now. I'm not sure you're going to get through the scaffold, so I'll see you on the other side.
Although I spend my working life in front of a camera, this is one of the most nerve-wracking things I've ever done. I'm only a small part of the background action, but I just don't want to make a mistake.
Ready, and background action! Action!
In this scene, whilst Harry, Ron and Hermione are visiting Weasley's wizard Wheezes, we see Lavender, Ron's love interest, for the first time.
Into the cauldron, handsome!
And that's me done. I wonder what director David Yates thought of my performance.
Now look. Very good, listen. I've seen some first days, and that was one of the best I've seen. Really, very, very good. You're a real pro.
Do you think so?
Yeah, very natural, but vivid.
Which is an important part of it,
Completely,
isn't it?
yeah. You sort of blended into the background, but then you kind of made that character your own. So it was good. It was really natural, actually. It was perfect.
For those 5 seconds, I kind of owned,
those 5 seconds.
owned it. Do you think
it was
that?
5 seconds of Harry Potter.
But this is what I was saying.
Prime.
I will always be in their film.
You will be in there forever. When people watch it on the telly and on satellite in years to come, you'll be there to show your grandkids. How cool is that?
So that went well.
Was Ben any good to Babes?
It's not actually going to be used, though, is it? His stuff.
He did, yeah, all right, yeah, I think so.
After the performance he given here today, he should be banned from all forms of media.
It's a good job we were in a joke shop, really.
It's lovely to meet him.
It was all right, yeah. I mean, nothing special, really.
Just don't think he's really cut out for the whole extra thing.
Definitely stick to presenting, yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm sure they're joking. You can make up your own mind after the break when we'll see the finished result. Plus, we'll be getting back to more serious matters as we discover how the dark forces are threatening life as we know it in the wizarding world. Welcome back. We've come behind the scenes on Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Everywhere you look, there's some form of magic, the darkest of which has its roots in the orphanage at the end of this street, which is home to the young Tom Riddle.
I must admit to some confusion upon receiving your letter, Mr. Dumbledore. In all the years Tom's been here, he's never once had a family visitor. There have been incidents with the other children, nasty things. Tom, you have a visitor.
Tom Riddle grows up to become the most evil wizard of all time, Lord Voldemort. Yet his first encounter with Dumbledore only hinted at the darkness that lay within.
There's this little boy in a sort of nursing home or a boys' home, and I go and talk to him. He seems to be odd, and he's played by Ray Fiennes' nephew.
So the actual Voldemort?
So the actual Voldemort, the young man has been played by his nephew. I think it's brilliant.
When you're casting for kids, you turn every stone, you look in every direction. And Hero had done a little bit of acting before, and I was aware of him, so I thought he was an interesting kid and got him in to have a go.
You're the doctor, aren't you?
No. I'm a professor.
I think that why these films have been so successfully cast is because they're always cast for the right quality and for no other reasons. Hero is a great kid and a really good actor, and he was the right kid to play the part. The fact that his uncle is Ray Fiennes is neither here nor there. He got the part for him, Hero, completely on his own merit.
She wants me looked at. I think I'm different.
Well, perhaps they're right.
I'm not mad.
Hogwarts is not a place for mad people. Hogwarts is a school. School of magic.
It was the day job of Dave Legino that made him an intriguing choice when casting Greyback, one of Voldemort's henchmen.
It was really interesting with Dave because when I met him I did think you're just a lovely gentle bloke, but then when I talked to him about his life and his other career, I suddenly thought maybe you're not quite as different as I think you are.